If you're driving regularly, you're actually helping your car.
The only way it's going to stay alive is if you are driving or running the car.
But the more wear and tear on your car, the more costly trips to the repair shop. So we spoke to Shahey Kalukian, owner of Masvo Auto Care, to give us a few DIY tips to keep your ride smooth. For starters, get your motor running.
We're supposed to be running the vehicle for 3 to 5 minutes at least twice a week to keep the engine going.
If you don't do this, you run the risk of a dead battery.
The only way the battery stays charged is by the alternator.
And the alternator only charges the battery when the car is running. If you can't run the vehicle for 5 or more days, get an inexpensive trickle charger online or at an auto parts store for around $15.
And that will give tiny little pulses to keep the battery awake.
Next, keep an eye on those fluids.
Fluids are essential as well because obviously it's the blood of the vehicle.
Even though we're told to keep the mileage low, if you're not moving your car, the fluids may evaporate and fall to dangerously low levels.
Cars that have the lowest miles tend to have the biggest oil leaks because they're just sitting still, dry rotting. Fluids, oil especially, become acidic. And so, like acid, it will penetrate its seals and gaskets and it will start creating these leaks.
Finally, protect the paint.
If you're going to let the car sit for 5, 6, 7 plus days, that grime and that dust is going to sit heavy on the clear coat of the paint, which is what protects the actual paint itself.
And if you get rain or sprinkler overspray on top of that and it sits for several days,
leaving it on that paint is going to basically penetrate it like acid, and it's going to leave blotches.
So try and wash the vehicle at least once a week.
And in between, grab one of those California dusters and just dust it in between to keep that dirt and grime off of the clear coat.
DIY tips to keep your car from becoming DIY.